My name is really Gray. I am okay. Okay. Hello, everyone. How you doing? This is Rodney Gray. No. Hello, how's everyone doing this evening? This afternoon? I wish I was there at the time I did. Well, I'm here to tell you a little bit about me, and maybe in hopes or ways could help you in your situations that you're going through in your life. So, because I always been a firm believer within myself that anything that we face in life, we will overcome it. And so, um, three fun facts about me: overcame mental health. Well, I'm still going through mental health. One thing. So, mental health isn't something you can just overcome, but you have to have a way to cope with your mental health. That was one thing. Number two is a drug addiction that I overcame as well. I've been clean a year and a half. And another thing is I overcame a stroke. If you can see the way I stand, my hand stuck like this. Sometimes I can drop it, but I forget. My brain tells me, has to remind me that this hand is there because I forget sometimes. I said all this to say life isn't always where we expect it to do or be where it needs us to be. But one thing for sure is no matter what you come through, come out of, or come through, you will always make it. When you feel like it's almost to the end, no, when you feel like it's almost over, that you can't give it up no more, that you can't take life anymore, this little boost of energy that sheds through your body, this light come back in yourself. This light comes back alive inside of you and gives you a will to live. Because I've had suicidal thoughts many times in my life. I was almost successful. It's not too long ago. It was around about in March, about April. Yeah, around about April. So I know I've been said I overcame drug addiction, which I did. So what happened is I thought, well, I done had 3 strokes. I wasn't gonna get better. Kind of like thought that life was purposeless. And there was no point in living it anymore. So I called up my dope man, bought me some crack. I bought a little bit of it, enough that I knew what I was doing. So I got some of that, and I smoked it real fast. And then I took my medicine, my blood pressure medicine. And it was like a reality check to myself. I was laying there as I felt my body going losing life. I was laying there, and I told my son I love him. And not telling him, Mom finna get ready to leave you. But just told him, I love you. No matter what you ever heard about me, I love you. And I always know that. So I laid there on the couch, miserable, deep in depression. Because at this time, I had nobody around me but my son. person that showed me some love, I was getting ready to be selfish towards him. And excuse me for crying. Excuse me, because I wasn't expecting you to do this. But I was getting ready to leave him, and I told God, you know, I didn't even think about God either. Who would have saved me when I had my stroke? Cause I was by myself and had this the serious stroke. Cause I had the first one, didn't know about it. The second one was the most serious one. And, you okay? Yeah, I'm practicing for my. Just give me a moment. Get these things back together. So I caught them. So the one person, the only two people that had my back the most to the fullest through everything, I also let them go, let them down, like giving up on myself when they hadn't even given up on me. And with that being said, with that being said, it's all right to take your time. Thank you. Uh, so the two people that hadn't gave up on me, and that was God Himself and my loving little son. I was laying there as I felt my life leaving my body. My door, my front door flung open, and I see the light. And who was it? It was my son. Mama, I just came back in here to check on you. And I raised up out the couch. I said, baby, I'm finna call 911 because I don't feel good. I called my mama to come get him. But I was saved. So I get to the hospital. And I'm talking to the nurse. The nurse looking at me real crazy looking. And I'm just talking and I'm telling her, how I'm feeling. I feel fine. She steady asking me, are you okay? And I can't really see that good. So I raised up to look over at the monitor where she got me blood pressure thing hooked up to me. And my blood pressure dropped down to 13. Blood pressure was 13. And I'm just talking and smiling and feeling such better now because I made a good decision to save my life. And she said, something wrong with this machine. And so she went and got another one. And she went and got another nurse, and a doctor. And they came in there, and they both asked me, Miss Ray, you feeling okay? I said, yeah, I'm feeling fine. Why y'all keep asking me that? And at the time, it's not registered to me because I'm high. High than a cooler blind, cooler the bird. Uh, And so then I looked over at the nurse, and they pulled in another machine, a regular one, a manual one, to come out there and see. And it still was registering low. And I kept saying, well, what does this mean? Am I supposed to be dead? And she looking like, you shouldn't be. She said, I believe the nurse told me, well, you shouldn't be talking and alert like you're doing right now. But as I thought about it, as it went on, and the effects of the drugs done wore off, it made sense to me that she was telling me I should have been dead. I was almost successful. But see, we don't know when it's time for us to go. We don't know when or where. See, that's up to God. Whoever you believe in your higher power. And so, with that being said, that was when I tried to kill myself this last time. You know, don't nobody really know about that. I kind of kept that a secret until now. I was open with it. But the most part that I came up to playing with, what was my son gonna do if I was successful? I was so selfish. Didn't think about nobody but ourselves when we do the things we do. I'm not here to fuss or point a finger at nobody, because as much as fingers I done pointed at you, you can point them back at me, because I done did everything you did. I thought about you done. But I'm here today to tell you, baby, it's not over until God tell you it's over. It's not over until you give up all the way, because I wasn't ready to give up. I thought I was. So I was almost ready to give up. But then that door opened up, and then I heard that voice say, Mama, you okay? And I wanted to live again. So just keep that in mind when you feeling some type of way. Who you gonna hurt? Are you just hurting yourself? You're hurting God. You're hurting yourself. And you're hurting the ones that love you. Don't be like I was. Don't be selfish. Like I said. With that being said, I love you. Love everyone here. If nobody told you I love you the day I told you. And it's important for you to know so. Because I need somebody to tell me that day. They love me. But that was a real reality check, wasn't it? But I was practicing and then started crying and everything else. That was a whole nother level I wasn't even prepared to um, embark on this situation. But I see now when I do get ready to do my motivational speaking, when it's time for me to tell my story, it ain't gonna be nothing to hold me back and tears from falling from my eyes. Ain't no faking this. Ain't no pretending to be happy, glorious, successful, and all the good things that happens in life. Because you see these tears right here, these is real. Maybe somebody need to hear this today because see, I was preparing to do my motivational speaking, which is what I'm going to do now. And I wasn't planning on making a YouTube video, but I think that's what happened just now. So I'm gonna leave all my mistakes in here because I want everybody to know it's okay to make mistakes as long as you're willing to start over to get to the goal that you're trying to get to. So with that being said, love, 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 and never stop loving. Love will keep loving you back, come back to you every time.